Now we download, enter. 9%, 57%, 100%.
Well, I guess that's a relief. Let me take a look.
Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I got another video talking to you guys about the GTA 6 drama. This is getting out of hand, this is getting crazy. It's like I've done, 3 GTA 6, drama videos in literally like just the last 3 days now. And I just want to go on the record here saying that I am not trying to milk this subject. That is not my goal here. I usually make like crazy current events videos like every once a week or every, once every 2 weeks. I don't usually do this like every single day. So, for people accusing me of milking this stuff, I'm not. I'm just covering exactly what's going on, giving my thoughts, because it's like every single day something new is happening. I wanted to answer the second point right here, and the second point is that I've seen like a few comments of people asking me like, why are you uploading your videos at the end of the day? Why are you waiting basically so long? So I've gotten a few complaints about that, and I want to say that the reason that I wait until pretty much the end of the day to upload, the videos on this is because whenever news comes out, there's a lot of misinformation and a lot of fake news out there. And I want to basically make sure that I have all of the right information. I want to make sure that I'm not, saying something incorrect, that I'm saying something false. And just yesterday, it proved my point that there was people that were spreading around misinformation, and there was people that were spreading around stuff that was not true. Even gaming articles, gaming news sites were actually spreading around misinformation. Now, basically, what the misinformation that was yesterday is that there was this Twitter account that was pretending to be the hacker CyberLeak, the guy who's leaking GTA 6, and the Twitter account had apparently gotten like over 100,000 followers before it had gotten banned. That is not the hacker. That is an impersonator. That was not them. So people were spreading around info saying, "Oh, this is the hacker. This is them." That is not them. It's not them. The hacker even themselves confirmed it's not them. They put a watermark into the hacked GTA 6 footage where they have basically said that CyberLeak does not have Twitter. I've seen the hacked footage, so I've seen that watermark on there, but there were so many people that spread around misinformation saying that this was the hacker on Twitter, and no, it's not. And then there was also like Discord messages apparently from the hacker as well, where the hacker was saying, "No, get ready at 8 p.m., we're gonna drop a bunch of stuff." Nothing happened. It was not them. That was an impersonator also. So they made, there were people impersonating his Discord, there was people that were impersonating him on Twitter, but that was not the hacker. And then on top of that, the biggest misinformation, the biggest thing that was false in this whole thing is people saying that the hacker threatened to leak the GTA 6 ending. That is not true. The hacker never threatened to leak the GTA 6 ending. And I want to be clear when people are watching this video, I am not defending the hacker. I'm not saying this is a good guy or anything like that. The only thing that I'm saying is that there are people that are also impersonating him, and there are people that are spreading false information. So while the hacker, he did hack into Rockstar, or his team, however many people it is, they hacked into Rockstar, they stole, a lot of stuff for GTA 6, and they probably have a build of the game, which I'll cover in a little bit, but there was no proof that that was him on Twitter. It was false. That was not him on Discord. It was an impersonator, and this claim that he was going to leak the GTA 6 ending, that is also false. There was even gaming articles that were saying that he was claiming that he was going to leak the GTA 6 ending, that he was going to leak Lucia's ending, which suggested that Lucia was going to die, but there's no proof for that. No proof whatsoever for that. So that was all false. I just wanted to get the misinformation out of the way and explain, this is why I wait until the end of the day to basically like cover stuff like this, is because when news comes out, when there's a drama, when there's basically crap like this happening, there's always somebody that is basically going to be spreading misinformation and stuff like this. Misinformation is like wildfire on the internet. So that is basically why I took so long with that. Now that we've basically gotten that out of the way, I wanted to talk about what exactly happened today. Now, what exactly happened today, or I should say early in the morning, is that there was 2 more clips released by the hacker, by CyberLeak. So, they've released, 4 clips? No, 5 clips at this point. They've released, like, a story clip. They've released, and 4 other clips of Jason, running around causing havoc. Now, these 2 new clips, there's one that's really cool, but then the second one is actually really concerning. So the first clip, I cannot show you guys any of the footage here because I'm gonna get struck because Take-Two is trying really badly to remove this stuff, but there's nothing that stops me from talking about it. So the first clip, basically shows it shows Jason in a biplane, and he is flying over Vice City. and you can see like the highway from the trailer, from the first trailer. You can also see the prison where Lucia was. I'm pretty certain that was the prison that you saw on the left side of his screen. And then you see him like flying over the city. The animations for the plane look great. I was a little concerned with the speed of the plane. I hope that the planes are a bit faster, because that was one of my main complaints about GTA 5, that a lot of the planes didn't feel fast enough. But the detail of the city, the detail of the city actually looks really good. Like, you can see so much stuff down there. You can just see huge parts of the map. The draw distance is just absolute great. Where like in GTA 5, even on the PS5 version, even when you're playing on PS5 Pro, even or even if you're playing on a high-end PC, there's huge parts of the map that you cannot see very, very far out. But with this, you could actually see so much details of the map. You can see individual buildings, you can see cars down there. So it was great. The flying was great. It was a great animation. But now we go to the second clip, and this is the second clip, and this is probably the part that you're watching this video for. The second part of the clip is very, very concerning, and this has me pretty concerned for the game, is because when I saw all of the other clips, all of the other hacked footage, I was convinced, me personally and a lot of other people, that the hacker had basically hacked into Rockstar and had gotten, some footage, stuff like that, maybe possibly like a beta build of the game. But I never imagined that they could have an actual full build of the game. I never imagined that they had that. I was not assuming that was even them playing. So when I saw the hacked footage, I didn't think that was the hacker playing. I thought that was just somebody from Rockstar just testing stuff out, and the hacker had, gotten video clips and stuff like that from their computers. So I never thought that was the hacker playing. But now it leads me to believe that some of the footage is the hacker playing. Now, the 2023 footage that we saw, that most likely is not the hacker playing. That is probably, somebody from Rockstar, which was, that video where, Jason, crashes into the delivery van, and then he fights the guy with the wrench. That was probably from Rockstar. But the other clip that we saw, and this was the clip where Jason was driving around in his car, and he was like in the docks area, and then he fought a bunch of security guards with a taser. That actually might have been the hacker playing that one. The reason that I think it could have been the hacker that was playing is because that song was from January 2025. It was Tate McRae's Sports Car. So it's possible it could have been somebody from Rockstar that had recorded that footage. But I believe that it's possibly the hacker. Because now what happens is there was actually new footage shown, and this is the concerning one, where the hacker, what they are doing is they are taking what appears to be a semi-automatic rifle. I think it's semi-automatic because of the way that he's shooting. The gun sounds are great. The animation for the guns are great. They're way better than what we have in GTA 5. But what the hacker does is he takes the semi-automatic rifle, and I'll have a video playing up on the screen right here. I'll be basically recreating exactly what they did. They take a semi-automatic rifle, like what I'm doing right here, but I'm doing with the assault rifle in GTA, and they are basically shooting the words leak. L-E-E-K, spelled just like cyber leak. So they're spelling it the way that they have it in their hacking name, and they're spelling that on the wall. Now, why did the hacker do this? The reason the hacker did this was to show I am the one that is playing the game right here. This is not a developer. There is no reason why a Rockstar developer would basically be running over to like a wall and just basically shooting leak on the wall. So that is 100% the hacker that is in control. So if that is 100% the hacker that is in control, is what else do they have access to? Because I thought it was clips, like I said. I didn't think that they had like a full build of the game. But if they have like a full build of the game, does this mean they have the whole story from start to finish? Does this mean they have basically everything, including all the guns, all the cars, all the planes, helicopters, everything, all the outfits? Do they have like can they go to anywhere on the map that they want? Do they only have like a beta build, or is this like a full build? We don't know. We don't know exactly what they had, but they released the story cutscene. They did release a story cutscene the other day. It was like 20 seconds. It was just Cal and Jason. It wasn't like really a big spoiler. But if they have access to the story mode too, what they could do is they could basically leak the entire GTA 6 storyline. They could do that. They could basically ruin the entire GTA 6 storyline online. They could very much do that. And that would get them a lot of attention. If they posted like massive spoilers online, like they posted saying like, oh, this character dies, this major character dies, or this major character betrays you, or this happens, like something big that happens in the storyline, they might do that. And they might do that because they would get so much publicity. If they leaked like the ending to the game, or if they leaked like the a major character dying or a major character betraying you, that would spread so much on the internet, much more than the current leaks that are happening right now, much more, if they leaked something major in the storyline. So, when you guys saw those posts about, you know, the hacker threatening to leak Lucia's ending like a couple days ago, that was not the hacker, that was an impersonator. However, though, because the hacker now has access to this build and they possibly have access to the story, we don't know how much of it, if it's entirely the full game, they could very much leak the entire storyline. They could do that, and that has me concerned. And it's kind of ironic because you had so many people that were defending Rockstar Games on a digital thing, saying, oh, you know, Rockstar's only doing it professional because they don't want, you know, the story getting spoiled and stuff like that. They don't want leaks. Well, now you have your leaks. You have all digital, and you see exactly what happened is it got hacked by hackers. It shows how incompetent Rockstar is with their security. And I'm going to tell you is Rockstar is definitely doing an investigation right now. They definitely are. So Rockstar has not made a statement on this. Take-Two has not made a statement on this, but I guarantee you behind closed doors, they are talking about this. They're definitely having meetings behind closed doors. They're trying to figure out, get to the bottom of this. They're trying to figure out exactly what the hell is going on. And it's possible that somebody from Netflix also contacted Rockstar and is like, what the F are you guys doing? We're supposed to have a promotion for this game on our platform in like a week, and your entire thing has gotten leaked. So it's entirely possible somebody from Netflix is also reaching out to Rockstar and asking, what the F are you guys doing? So that might be very much, might be happening. But also, I will say this, if they have a build of the game, you know, what else do they have? Could they possibly have the source code too? We don't know. What more could they have in this game? Because if they have all of that info, it's just think about this. They could make hacks for GTA 6 Online. Now, they probably don't have access to GTA 6 Online. They just probably have access to the single player because GTA 6 Online is going to come out like a month after the single player, or more. It's going to come out later on. But if they have access to single player, they might be trying to use that to develop some kind of mods for GTA 6 Online. And then GTA 6 Online, when it launches, might be just like the PS3 and Xbox 360 launch. If anybody remembers the PS3 and Xbox 360 launch, within like a week or two, you had hackers, modders all over the lobbies. You had people putting like $1 billion bounties on people. You had people just giving everybody money drops and stuff like this. I remember those days. I remember one time I was just sitting in my apartment. I wasn't even doing anything. And then I got like $1 billion out of nowhere. I didn't ask for it. It was just some random person had to basically just given it to me. This was back in the PS3 days. And I was pissed off at that point because I wanted to work for all of my money. And I was scared I was going to get banned. I was really terrified I was going to get banned. But within a couple weeks, that money was all gone. So like all the money was taken away. And I was actually happy the money was gone. So, but it was like all taken away. And I thankfully didn't get banned or anything, but that just scared me that some guy could just give me $1 billion even when I'm sitting inside my apartment and stuff. So just think about that, is that, you know, they could potentially leak the storyline, ruin the storyline for people, and they could, you know, even develop, you know, hacks for GTA 6 Online. You know, there's a lot of stuff that they could do with this, and it's not going to end here. It's not. I think that if they have a full build of the game, I think that they are going to basically be posting about this almost every single day. I think they're going to be posting something every single day at this point. I think they're going to be doing something. But I'm going to tell you this right now, is whoever the hell is in charge of security at Rockstar, is they better start looking for another job, because I do not want to be that person, because this has just shown us how incompetent Rockstar is, that something like this can happen. But somebody has really, really, really effed up. Somebody really has. That's something like this is happening right now. But let me know what you guys think down below. And I will say this lastly, for people that are, I know some people are asking me, Professional, do you think this is going to affect sales? No, I don't think this is going to affect sales. I think that GTA 6 is still going to sell very well. Even if the ending gets leaked tomorrow, which I hope it doesn't. But even if it doesn't, and also, I'm not giving these guys ideas for people wondering, I'm not. If I thought about this, they 100% thought about this. Even if the ending gets leaked tomorrow, even if that happens, like they reveal what happens in the final mission and stuff like that, even if that was to happen tomorrow, the game is still going to sell a ton. Because think about it this way, if you had the ending ruined for you right now, would that really stop you from buying the game? I mean, it wouldn't for me. I'd be pissed because I wanted to enjoy the storyline, but it still wouldn't stop me from buying the game, because GTA 6 is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's, you know, a game that we've been waiting for, you know, 13 years at this point, almost 13 years. So it's still a game that I ultimately want to play, mess around with the map, have fun with it, even if I know it's exactly what's going to happen in the storyline. So leaking the story is not going to, you know, affect sales. It's going to piss people off for sure, but they're still going to sell it. ton of copies is going to happen. But it's not good for Take-Two, and their stock is, dropping more. It's not like completely crashing, but it has fallen like a few dollars, and that's not good for Take-Two. I read reports that they lost like $2 billion in revenue already from just their stocks, which is this is just really bad luck for them. And the Netflix deal is screwing them over. It is screwing them over really badly, because with the Netflix deal is that if I was Take-Two, what I would do right now is I would just release the GTA 6 trailer. That's what I would do, and that would drown out all of the hackers. So like people would stop talking about the hackers, and then everybody would just be watching the trailer for GTA 6. But the Take-Two can't do that. They did that when the first GTA 6 trailer back in 2023, when it was released by hackers a day early, and it drowned out all the hackers, so people forgot about them. But now they can't do that because they have the exclusivity deal with Netflix, which ironically screwed them over. So I guess we will see basically what happens moving forward. I'll keep covering this as we get updates and stuff like this. But I just want to be clear, guys, is I am not milking this. I'm not doing that. So I'm just trying to cover this, every day, seeing exactly what's happening. I didn't expect news every single day. So I'm trying to combat misinformation. I'm trying to stop misinformation here. That's why I'm uploading these videos later in the day. And I'm also, trying to cover basically what's going on and explain to you guys what the hell is going on. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.